Instinct being the first single of the album, we were pretty happy to release that first thing because it was very different to what people had heard from us before. And so with that, not only came a new sound, but a slightly new look, something a little edgier.
It was very influenced by Muse and Coldplay. I was listening to a lot of stuff at that time. So you hear it in the drums, just much more of an aggressive style and little textured things that we hadn't really, I guess we just paid more attention to those kind of details this time around. So that was really cool. We took that whole year before we actually even got into the studio to write the songs and then make demos of them here in our home studio. And just try to have a really clear vision of it before we even got to tracking things down.
Let's play just the intro bit.
The beginning's supposed to be a fade in, so the guys are just going to play like normal and then we're going to mix it later, so bit of a Muse kind of sound. So
Coming out of that solo from there to the end, the whole thing can start to pick up a little bit more. You know, you got to let the musicians listen to that and then put their spin on it. Peter Northcote, Greg Agar, Dario Bordelin, Robbie Siracusa, great guys to work with, and that form the rhythm section of the album. A lot of the ambience and trying to get that very angular sound for this song, a lot of that was down to the harmonies too. We really wanted that almost digitized without sounding digital kind of sound to the harmonies. Swapping the lead vocal just again gives it a different timbre throughout. So the concept behind the clip was it had to match the vibe of the song. One film clip, which it's actually was done a long time ago, was this film clip by Prodigy. And that film clip was kind of the idea.
One film clip that I sort of looked at as a reference was Send My Love from Adele. I really like the way she's in a very dark room and it's totally black around her.
When we first started talking about each of us having a character, it wasn't too hard to choose what animal we each wanted. I think each animal that we ended up with kind of reflects a little bit of our individual personalities. You know, Rhea was the lyrebird and it's very ethereal and sophisticated, and
Christine's very much into leopard prints and tiger prints.
Of course, when it came to doing that, we did try to do one for me, but it didn't quite translate. We did a few different concepts and a few different versions of it.
Sort of like a Wolverine. We very quickly dropped that idea.
That's where we went to Plan B with the projected animal clips. And I just think that worked really well.
Clean, sharp, like,
Okay.
Initially, we were going to show the different stages of someone starting off as themselves and gradually becoming that animal and showing different elements of, whether it was a slightly slanted eye or, a slightly different colour on the cheek, just to show that inner animal was coming out.
We were trying to do the similar sort of movements at the same points of the song so that when it would be edited, it would make sense.
Come on man, I'm sweating like crazy over here.
This is the second take.
Damn.
Ready? And we're going. Sorry.
Because I'm a little bit of a rock chick, I liked the idea of sort of glamorizing the tiger. It was the little textures and things that made a difference in showing that character. We started off with just a very, very basic extension of the eyes in the middle, which is quite an obvious thing that you see in a lion or a tiger. You see that line that extends right down to their nasal bone. So we did things like that, and then a little bit of colour, a little bit more orange, a little bit of contouring, to try and not change the shape of the face, but to enhance those elements of somebody's face.
Not having much experience with lighting, we were researching and just having a look at what we could do to improve the effect so that we could bring a little more balanced colour into our face. Got some Edison bulbs and just put them around us to give a nice effect.
Hello, I'm recording for you.
The cat gets involved in everything. So we thought, cool. And she was just so cute, so I couldn't leave her out. So as well as co-writing the song with us, my husband Troy edited the whole film clip. I think he did a great job. It looks like something we've never done before, and that's what we had said all